Good day, I am Maya Grace G. Arriesgado, and in this video, I'll be sharing my understanding about the chapters from 1 to 6 in our STS course. So, these chapters taught me that science and technology are not just about inventions, but about people, our values, choices, and the kind of world we want to build. From the earliest times, people have always sought ways to survive and improve life through science and technology. Civilizations like the Sumerian played a big role. They developed one of the first writing systems called cuneiform, created irrigation systems for farming, and built city-states showcasing human creativity and progress. And even here in the Philippines, we see examples of how innovation is driven by compassion. Dr. Fidel Mondo's bamboo incubator, which she designed for rural areas that lack electricity. This simple yet life saving invention shows that science doesn't have to be complex, it just needs to respond to human needs. So, this chapter reminded me that our progress today stands on the creativity and hard work of those who came before us. Every discovery, whether ancient or modern, contributes to the continuous story of human advancement. This chapter focused on great thinkers who changed how humans understood the world, like Copernicus, Darwin, and Freud. Among them, Charles Darwin's theory of natural selection truly stood out to me. Darwin explained that all living things evolved through a natural process where only the strongest and most adapted organisms survive and reproduce. This idea changed the way humans viewed themselves, not as separate from nature, but as part of it. The Darwinian Revolution reminded me that science can be both humbling and empowering. Humbling because it shows our small place in the vastness of life, and empowering because it reveals how deeply connected we are to every living thing. These revolutions were not just scientific, they were also human revolutions, freeing our mind from old beliefs and encouraging us to keep seeking for truth. This chapter shows how science and technology in the Philippines have evolved through the pre colonial, colonial, and post colonial periods. In the pre colonial era, early Filipinos already practiced science through farming, fishing, and healing, guided by observation, tradition, and harmony with nature. During the colonial period, new tools and systems were introduced, which expanded our knowledge but also reflected foreign priorities. In the post colonial period, science and technology became essential in rebuilding our nation, from strengthening education and research to promoting innovation for development. So, this chapter made me realize that our scientific journey mirrors our history. It is a story of adaptation, resilience, and hope for a better, self reliant Philippines. This chapter connects with what we studied about philosophers like Heidegger. Heidegger warned that technology should not control us. He said that humans must remain the masters of their tools. True human flourishing happens when we use science and technology to nurture life, relationships, and wisdom, not just for convenience. This reminded me that progress must always go hand in hand with morality, empathy, and respect for human dignity. In this chapter, I was deeply struck by The Magician's Twin by C.S. Lewis, which explores how modern technology can be both a tool for progress and a potential source of domination. Like a magician's twin, it can either serve humanity or enslave it. Lewis warns that when humans pursue power without moral restraint, science can become a form of manipulation rather than enlightenment. This idea connects to the concept of the developing rich countries, which challenges wealthy nations to reduce excessive consumption and technological dependence in order to restore balance, equality, and sustainability. Like Lewis emphasized, the true measure of development is not how powerful we become, but how responsibly we use that power for the good of all. In our discussion on Aristotle's Nicomachean Ethics, I learned that a good life means living with virtue and purpose. Happiness is not found in wealth or technology, but in doing good and practicing moderation, the golden mean. In today's world, That means using modern science responsibly and making choices that promote well being rather than exist. And Aristotle's idea helped me to see that technology should help us live better, not faster, and that the ultimate goal of knowledge is human happiness. Overall, these six chapters showed me that science and technology are not just products of the mind, but reflections of our values as human beings. They can lead to progress or destruction, depending on how we use them. As a student, I realized that understanding STS means understanding humanity itself, and that's what makes the subject truly meaningful. Thank you for listening.